I only got 2 of them for testing, and it's pretty big tires for what was on it, which were the let's see, what does it say? It says P195 75R 14s. So we've got a little bit bigger rims. And that tire is just gone. So the car is leaning. 1, flat tires, and 2, the other side's got bigger tires on it. So this car is gonna really be one badass Mustang. Was you wondering what's going in it? It will have a 428 Cobra Jet, aluminum heads, intake, nice cam, Hooker Super Competition long tube headers, Magnaflow dual 3-inch exhaust. Debating about electronic cutouts. We'll have an X pipe. Have a lot of interior restoration left to work on. That's the seat divider. The factory one was a fabric kind of flammable one, and that's why when it got rear-ended, all the fuel would pour in to the floor and catch everything on fire. So they don't make a 71. Oh, they don't make a 69 or 70 coupe rear seat divider, but I went with a 68, and it looks like it's gonna fit. So it just is resting up there. It's not mounted or anything, so it actually gets a little bit more snug than what it looks like now. It's gonna get a deluxe interior. It's gonna get a console, Tremec TKO. Gonna convert it from an automatic to a standard. Looking for the Grande, the 69 through 70 Grande interior quarter panels with the wood trim, an armrest built into it. So if anyone watching this has a decent pair of those, message me, because I'm looking for a pair of those. So I get nice door panels and original headliner, decent shape, a little dirty, new old stock windshield. Found it sitting in a glassware shop, like a glass, auto glass warehouse, and been sitting in there for years. Just my luck, I found one. So if you can see all that, might be a little dark in there, but this car's getting some serious rubber. I'm gonna get the car touched up here and there. It was repainted back in December, but due to a couple of people, being careless, they scratched up the car here and there. But yeah, so a nice big 428 will fit in there. And my goal is to get about 500 horsepower. So the car used to have a 428 with an 871 supercharger in it way back when, aftermarket hood. So I've got, in case of anybody's wondering why my hood doesn't line up there, is because I just bolted the hood on just to bolt the hood on, just because when I start doing motor work on it, it's gonna have to come out anyways. So it's just sitting in there, just to sit in there. I got the original interior. It's not bad. It's in good shape, but it'll work for now. But I think eventually I'm gonna have to repad all that and get it all redone. Some of the stitching is a little loose. The vinyl interior there is a little faded in some places, and when you sit in it, it kind of leaves an imprint. I think it's just worn springs and stuff, but decent, no rips or tears in them, so that's always a really good thing. But there's the front end of that Mustang. License plate. I have the sequential one that says LDH 270. One of them belonged to my uncle, and the other one belonged to my grandma. So it's kind of neat to be able to put some family history back in, one of my cars and get it back on the road. But I was debating about the vintage 60s, which were on Eleanor. But I think I'm really gonna like these Magnum 500s with the BF Goodrich tires on them. So, but that it's about 110 out here in Texas, and that's cheap. My truck. So it's real hot. So for a officially fry out here, I'm gonna start cleaning up so I can get back to the nice air conditioner. So if anybody has any comments or questions, they can leave a message. Please rate and subscribe. The Mustang has come a long way in 2 years. The trunk here is just sitting on here. It hasn't been mounted because I'm going to do a carpet kit in the trunk. The only one that sells it that I have found, and I spent a full day and a couple hours on the next day trying to find a vendor that would sell an entire complete coupe kit. And the only one that I found was this place called LaurelMountainMustang.com. Altogether, it was about $200 and something bucks for the kit. Yeah, I know it costs more than the interior carpet, which is about $100 something. But once you see it and all the stuff that you get, I think you'll see, as I did, that it's a pretty good deal. In the back there, for those who might not be able to see, I still have the gas cap thing there. I know it's kind of hard to see.